In the quiet village of Kionga, life had its rhythm, steady, predictable, like the slow beat of a drum. But there was one name that everyone knew, a name whispered with pity, fear, or sometimes laughter. Wamanyota was his name. Once a man of pride and promise, Wamunyota's life had taken a sharp turn down a rocky path. His days were now spent wandering the dusty streets, his voice loud and slurred, his laughter hollow and haunting. When the villagers saw him, they crossed the road or turned their faces away. To most, he was a reminder of how quickly life could unrave. But one Sunday morning, something unexpected happened. Wamanyota, with his usual stagger, was passing by the village church. The air was alive with the sound of voices, a choir singing Amazing Grace. The melody reached him, soft and sweet, like a memory long forgotten. He stopped, just for a moment. Then, almost as if drawn by an invisible hand, Wamanyota turned and walked toward the open doors. His steps were slow, uncertain. Inside, the congregation gasped. There he stood, the man they avoided, now standing in the house of God. And then he started singing. His voice was shaky, cracked, but full of something they hadn't seen in years: longing. As the choir continued, Wamunyota's voice grew stronger. Tears welled in his eyes and he fell to his knees. The church was silent. No one dared to speak. Then the minister, a figure of calm and compassion, walked toward him. Without hesitation, he placed a hand on Wamunyota's shoulder. No words were exchanged. None were needed. In that moment, something broke. And something healed. Wamunyota's heart, once heavy with regret and pain, began to lighten. That day marked the beginning of a new chapter, a story of redemption, of grace, and of hope. From that Sunday forward, Wamanyota wasn't just the village drunkard anymore. He was a living testament to the power of a single moment, a single song, to change a life. And in the quiet village of Kionga, his story became a melody that no one would ever forget.